Today we are reporting from the ocean, where marine wildlife is being deeply affected by human pollution. We will be speaking to 3 sea animals to understand what is happening beneath the surface. So for our first interview, I'm here with the sea turtle. So can you describe your environment right now?
It's not clean as it used to be. I see plastic everywhere, bags, garbage, and clean.
How does that affect you?
I often mistake plastic bags for jellyfish, which I'm learning. When I eat plastic, it fills my stomach, but gives me no energy. It can make me very sick, or even stop me from eating real food.
That sounds very dangerous.
It is. Something so small from humans can become deadly for us.
So now I'm going to be interviewing the whale. So what is your experience in the ocean today?
It's much noisier than before. Ships, engines, and human activity make it much harder to communicate. We use sound to survive, and now it's harder to communicate and find food and stay with our groups.
Is that the only problem you face?
Unfortunately, sometimes we get trapped in fishing nets or swim into plastic waste. It slows us down, injures us, and sometimes we cannot escape. They can also make sure fishing gear is never left behind and choose cleaner, more responsible ways to use the ocean. Even small changes from humans can give us space to live, communicate, and survive.
So jellyfish, what are you noticing in the ocean?
The water feels different now. There are tiny pieces of small plastic everywhere, so small you can barely see them.
And how does that affect you?
I drift with the ocean, but now I drift with microplastics too. These plastics can attach to or be mistaken as food by other animals. It spreads through the whole food chain.
After discussing these stories with us, what message would you like to give humans?
Humans want to help. They can reduce ocean noise by slowing down boats in marine areas and supporting protected oceans where animals can live safely.
Humans want to help. They can start by using single-use plastics like bags, straws, and bottles. Choosing reusable items makes a big difference.
If humans want to help, they can reduce waste, recycle properly, and choose products with less packaging. And also support cleanup efforts and be more careful about what goes down drains because it all leads back to the ocean.
So, sea turtle, how has the ocean changed since you were young?
The ocean used to be much cleaner. Now I see plastic bags, bottles, other waste floating around me.
Can you describe your environment right now?
It's not as clean as it used to be. Plastic is everywhere and it often ends up where marine animals live and feed.
Okay, how does that affect you?
I often mistake plastic to jellyfish, which I normally eat.
What is the most dangerous thing you encounter while swimming?
Discarded fishing nets are very dangerous. Turtles can become trapped and may not be able to reach the surface for air.
What would make the ocean safer for sea turtles?
If humans stopped using single-use plastic and recycled more, it would make a huge difference.
So, have you seen any changes in your habitat over the years?
Yes, I have. Some parts of the ocean are polluted and crowded than before.
Is that the only problem you face?
Not really. Sometimes we get trapped in fishing nets or swim into plastic waste. It slows us down, injures us, and sometimes you cannot escape.
Okay, what do you hope the future of the ocean looks like?
I hope for an ocean with less pollution, less noise, and more protected habitats where marine animals can live safely.
So jellyfish, what are you noticing in the ocean?
The water feels different now. There are tiny pieces of plastic everywhere, so small you can barely see them.
What kinds of pollution do you see most often?
I often drift past plastic wrappers, bottles, and microplastics that have been broken down from larger pieces of trash.
Oh, how does that affect you?
I drift with the ocean, but now I drift through microplastics too. These plastics can attach to me or be mistaken as food by other animals. It spreads through the whole food chain.
And does pollution affect the creatures living near you?
Yes, many fish and sea creatures accidentally consume these plastics and become sick.
If you could tell humans one thing, what would it be?
Think before throwing something away because it may eventually end up in the ocean.